Modern people have forgotten how to sweat. It sounds strange, but it's a diagnosis of our era. We sit in air-conditioned offices, drive in air-conditioned cars, sleep with the AC on. The skin is the body's second organ of elimination, and we've switched it off. The body accumulates, the body slows down, lymph stagnates, morning without energy, evening without sleep. That's not age, that's stagnation. 6 months ago I put one thing in my home, small, foldable. It fit in the corner of my bedroom, and it gave me back something I thought I'd lost for good, the feeling that my body actually works. This isn't a product ad. This is a conversation about why heat is one of the oldest wellness tools we have, and why science has been rediscovering it for the past 20 years. And why this specific design, the Ba-Gua, deserves its own video. The Finns have been bathing in heat for 2000 years. The Japanese visit onsen every Sunday. Russians fire up the banya every Saturday. Koreans build entire complexes around Jimjilbang. Anywhere with a cold climate and an intense lifestyle, you find a culture of heat. And only our generation, the one working from home, the one that doesn't leave the apartment for 3 days at a stretch, doesn't have this ritual. Meanwhile, the research of the last decade is showing something that used to be filed under folk medicine. Regular heat exposure supports cardiovascular function, contributes to post-exercise recovery, and helps the nervous system regulate stress. The problem is logistics. Going to a sauna every other day isn't realistic. It's either a club membership or a country house, or 2 hours you don't have. When I first saw the Ba-Gua, one thought went through my head. This is the same benefit, without the logistics. So what is this thing? Ba-Gua is a portable infrared mini-sauna. From the outside, it looks like a sitting cocoon made of heavy-duty fabric with an opening for your head. Inside, there's a frame, heating elements, and, this is the key part, a set of stones, tourmaline and black jade. One important thing people get wrong. This is not a steam generator. This is not a budget Finnish sauna for home. This is different physics. A Finnish sauna heats the air, and the air heats your body from the outside. Ba-Gua works differently. Infrared radiation from the stones penetrates the tissue directly, up to 5 centimeters deep. The air inside is warm but not punishing, usually around 65 degrees Celsius or 150 degrees Fahrenheit. You can breathe easily. You can read or watch a film. Your head stays outside the cocoon. Zero stress on the vessels in your head. Folded, it fits in a carry bag. One person sets it up in 5 minutes. Plug it in, set the timer, and that's it. Now the interesting part. Why these specific stones? Tourmaline. This is a mineral with a rare property, pyroelectricity. When you heat it, an electric charge forms on its surface and it releases negatively charged ions into the air, the same anions that fill the air after a thunderstorm or near a waterfall. Not magic. Physics described as far back as the 18th century. In the tradition of Chinese medicine, tourmaline has been used for thousands of years. Modern biophysics confirms what tradition observed. Anions are involved in the body's oxidation reduction processes, support metabolic function, and contribute to that fresh air sensation of clarity. Black jade. In China, this stone is called the stone of longevity. Its properties, high heat capacity, and the ability to emit infrared waves in a specific range. The range the body absorbs most efficiently. This is the far infrared band, far infrared. And it's the same band used in premium-tier medical IR cabins today. Here's what happens when these two stones heat up in an enclosed space around your body. IR waves penetrate tissue 4 to 5 centimeters deep, deeper than any massage, deeper than ordinary steam. Tourmaline saturates the air with anions. Your body starts sweating from the inside out, not from harsh hot air, but from its own internal warming. That's why sweat after Ba-Gua feels different from sweat in a regular sauna. It's denser, oilier. It's not just water. It's what comes out of the deeper tissue layers.
Да, 10-я баня моя. Вот она, вот мой такой вот результат. Печалит, конечно, но есть куда стремиться.
Here's what I've noticed in myself over 6 months of regular sessions. No promises, no magic. Just what gets supported by regular heat exposure. First, gentle detoxification through sweat. This is a basic skin function we've atrophied. Regular sweating contributes to the work of the lymphatic system and helps the body process what accumulates from water, air, and food. Not magic cleansing, just the body's normal function coming back online. Second, deep relaxation. The parasympathetic nervous system, the rest and recovery branch, activates in heat. 20 minutes inside the Ba-Gua and your pulse drops, your shoulders come down. That's not placebo, that's physiology. Third, skin condition. Regular heat supports microcirculation and contributes to the renewal of the upper epidermis layers. After a month, the skin on the face and body looks softer. You don't have to promise viewers anything here, it shows up in the mirror. Fourth, recovery from physical load. If you train, or if you're just on your feet a lot, heat helps muscles and connective tissue return to baseline faster. I moved my sessions to evenings after the gym. The difference the next morning is noticeable. Fifth, sleep. This is probably the most important one. A session about 90 minutes before bed contributes to deeper sleep. Your body is warmed, your nervous system has already shifted gear, your brain gets the signal that the day is over. Sixth, rhythm. In traditional Chinese medicine, there's a concept of stagnation. Modern life is sedentary stagnation. Regular heat is one of the oldest ways to support circulation and help the body break out of the everything stuck mode. What you feel is the return of basic vitality, not euphoria, not energy. Just the baseline state where your body is back on your side. For a long time, I didn't believe in at-home devices. I thought either a real sauna or nothing. 6 months ago, that changed. Not because I read something, because I tried it and felt the difference in my own body. Ba-Gua doesn't perform miracles. Nothing performs miracles. But it gives the body back one simple thing that modern life takes away: the ability to properly warm up, properly sweat, properly slow down. If this resonates, come to the channel where I go deeper into all of this. The WHIEDA products, the philosophy of rhythm, and what it actually looks like to treat health as everyday infrastructure rather than occasional heroics. The full lineup of devices and products is on WHIEDAcode.com, link in the description. That's it. Thank you for watching. See you next time.
Это все. Спасибо, что досмотрел. До встречи.